In this video, I'm going to be reviewing my recent stay in Indonesia's tallest hotel in March 2025, the Westin Jakarta. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. The Westin Jakarta is located in Jakarta's business district, and at 286 meters tall is the highest hotel in all of Indonesia, standing at 64 stories high. I used some of my Marriott Suite Night Upgrade awards to confirm a suite, and accordingly was placed on the 63rd floor. The elevators were really quick, and I never had to wait long for one to arrive. Upon stepping out of the elevators, my room was to the left and down a long corridor. I'll speed this up a little bit so as not to bore you. My room was room 6311. Let's take a look inside. As you can see, this room opens up onto a very large living area, separate from the bedroom, and there is also a little kitchenette area here, where the tea and coffee making facilities are provided. 4 complimentary bottles of water were provided each day, and these were replenished both in the housekeeping service and the turn-down service. The coffee machine was not an espresso machine, but used Nespresso-like pods. The only criticism I'd have here is they only provided 2 pods. That's not very much for a caffeine addict like me. The tea, however, was TWG, so that's good. At the side entrance to the room is the guest toilet. This was quite basic, but very nice, and perfect if you had 2 people staying in the room. I will note the toilet is not a Japanese type with the self-cleaning functions, but that's okay. You can't expect that everywhere you go. Featured in the living room was a kitchen table where you could sit to eat, and it comfortably fit 4 people. When I arrived, the housekeeping had placed a little welcome gift here, consisting of 2 sugar-baked cookies and a white chocolate placard celebrating World Down Syndrome Day. Moving in, you get a sense of just how large this living area was. This is about twice the size of my living area in my apartment back home. In fact, just the living area here might be the size of my apartment back home, so it was great to see and have so much space during my stay. I've got to say, this is one of the highest hotels I've ever stayed in. Being on the 63rd floor gives you great views out onto Jakarta below, particularly as from the area I was looking out on, it was mostly low-rise buildings, so it really gives you a sense of just how high up you are here. One negative point is that the immediate view is of a graveyard. But it's okay, you can't really tell from this high up. I was happy to see that housekeeping had provided a second welcome gift for me. This consisted of 3 pieces of fruit and 3 small chocolates. This may look underwhelming, but I was only staying in this hotel for 2 nights, so actually a small chocolate gift and a small bit of fruit was perfect. Very often, when a full fruit basket is given, it just goes to waste. Turning right from here, we go into the bedroom. I've got to say, this was a really nice bedroom. It came with great views and a bed which was so comfortable. I don't know what it is about Marriott beds. They really do seem to nail them. Very good. As you can see there, housekeeping folded my clothes, including my socks, which I'd left on the chair. Very good job of them. I was also given a little gift left by the housekeeping team. This was like a little Indonesian puppet. It was quite nice. To the side of the bed, there were multiple universal power sockets as well as USB-A style chargers. You certainly wouldn't be short of ways to charge your devices. There was also a decently sized work desk if you were staying here for a business trip. You can see as well that the housekeeping folded my t-shirt. I really don't have enough good things to say about the housekeeping. They did a great job. I don't think I could get tired of staring out into the Jakarta city line from this high up. One thing that caught my attention was this room service special. For $20, you could get a basket of fried chicken, some fries, several dips, and a beer. Not bad at all. This is the welcome gift I was referring to earlier, or should I say, turn-down gift. Very nice to receive that, and it came with a handwritten note from the housekeeping team. What a nice touch. Over here, you can see that the setup was mirrored on this side, with universal power sockets as well as numerous light switches by the side of a bed. I apologise that the video is a little bit more cluttered than it normally is. I filmed this on the second night of my stay because it was so dark when I arrived. Overall, the bedroom part of this room was a perfect size and really nicely done out as well. Connected to the bedroom was the bath and shower area. This came with a very large tub, and they also gave a little bath bomb. No need to worry about your privacy if you're staying here with someone. A quick touch of a button lowers the blind so that you won't have an audience while you're in the tub. In addition to the tub, they had a large shower. As you can see, this was decently sized and you certainly wouldn't be short of space. This came with both a detachable shower head and a rain shower on the top. I always love it when hotel showers come with a detachable shower head. It's so much easier to use. The toiletries were by the company White Tea. I'll be honest, I've never heard of this brand, but they were perfectly fine. Also provided in the room were his and hers robes. One thing I would note about these is they were definitely Indonesian size, a little bit tight on a Western person. And another toilet. Again, not the Japanese self-cleaning type, but I'm really not complaining about that. I don't expect it. It's just a nice touch when you have it. Considering the size of the counter, I was surprised to see only one sink. They easily could have fit two here. Although they did provide pretty much every type of amenity you could want, from loofahs to shower caps to combs to toothbrushes to mouthwash, and they were also sustainable amenities in recyclable packaging, which is incredibly rare in Asia. Good job, Westin. Tucked in at the back was a walk-in closet, with a place to put your suitcase, a mini safe, and plenty of space to hang your clothing. This was a really nice touch in the room because it meant you could put all of your stuff away from the main area so it wouldn't get cluttered at all. Another nice feature which I enjoyed was this vanity area with a huge mirror and a small mirror down the side for close-up viewing. This was a great place to get ready in the morning. Overall, this walkthrough gives you a rough idea of just how large this room is. It really was huge. You certainly would not feel cramped in here at all. I used a suite night to confirm this suite. However, if you wanted to book it, it actually would probably only be about $80 more than the entry-level rooms. It wasn't just the size of the room that was good though. The decor was really nice. The finishings all looked new and clean, and they went to a lot of effort to put small touches like paintings and artwork in the room. One of the facilities which I wanted to check out during my stay is the gym. The gym is located on the 50th floor and offers panoramic views around the Jakarta city, making it one of the highest gyms in Asia. The gym offers equipment for both cardio and weightlifting and has an impressive set of dumbbells for you to choose from. They didn't go up too heavy, but they were more than heavy enough for me. They also had a number of exercise bike, elliptical trainers, and treadmills. On the weight side, they had a number of assisted machines, including chest press, shoulder press, and lateral pull down. The cardio offered the best views of the city, directly near the windows, which were floor to ceiling, giving you impressive views. As you can see here, the gym was incredibly quiet when I visited, and I went twice, and it was very quiet on both times. I didn't get the impression that outside of things like first thing in the morning, many people were using this gym. I was also impressed to see that they had a bench press machine. This allows you to do assisted bench press, so you wouldn't necessarily need somebody to spot you. In terms of refreshments, both hot and cold water, as well as infused water with various fruits, was provided, and they also had a dedicated mini fridge that had ice-cold towels in, which were perfect at the end of a workout. Overall, this was a very nice gym. It has everything you could reasonably need for a quick workout when you're in a hotel. One thing I loved in particular is that the treadmills had a very large screen which displayed a run, so you could select certain cities you wanted to run in. This run that I chose is a run that I actually do in person in Singapore regularly, so it was so cool to see it in electronic form on the screen. One thing that I don't normally comment on, but I feel was worth a mention, is the toilets here. As you can see, even behind the urinals and by the sinks, they have incredible views looking out onto the city. So cool to see. Overall, the Westin Jakarta is a solid choice for the city. I always love high hotels, but it's not just that. The room was lovely, the service was great, and the facilities, like the gym, were really memorable. I'm going to take a while before I stay here again, simply because Jakarta has so many luxury hotels that I want to get through, but I would highly recommend this hotel to you. Definitely worth a visit.